Don't do that. Live chat. Hey, Michelle's Coloring Corner. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm just checking my stream. What's going on with my hair? I need to pop up on the chat, and I need to put the stream on my phone. How are you? I'm all right. How are you? Good to see you. Did you get a notification from me? Because I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's see. I'm good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me. I'm cold, so I've got like 3 tops on. Freezing, so I've got 3 jerseys on, and I decided to do a quick stream because I've got some stuff I want to talk about. And yeah, so hopefully some more people will come in and we can have a discussion. It's chilly. It's chilly here in China too. It's chilly. How have you been? What you been up to? I've got it. Look here. I've got this hoodie on. I've got this long jersey on, and I have another thing on underneath that. Winter's coming, honey. Let me just send out my notifications. La 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 la. Okay, I think we're good. Been coloring and doing gaming streams with my Kindle. Oh, nice. Gaming streams on the Kindle. That's interesting. I didn't know you could play games on a Kindle. I don't have a Kindle, so. Hey, Rebecca. How you doing, girl? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Karate Joe. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I propped up my phone and I film me playing Candy Crush and other games. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're not streaming directly from the actual Kindle. I'm still tired, but I'm good. Oh, just lay and relax, girl. Doing okay. Glad to hear it. It's a Kindle HDX. See, I don't know much about Kindles because I mean, to me, a Kindle is something that you read on. So I use my phone and to read, which I don't like doing because I prefer reading actual books. I'm weird like that. And like to feel the actual book in my hand. So yeah, that's what I do. Nice. I'm hoping, did my notifications go out for everybody or just some people? Because if not, I need to tweak this out. I'm hoping to get some more people in here. Several Kindles. I like to read books in my hand, but I do have a Kindle. I've never owned a Kindle. A friend of mine did, but I don't know. Like, I'm weird. I don't really like it's the same when I read stuff online. Like, I hardly ever buy ebooks because I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that I have to sit and hold the phone to read it. It messes with my eyes as well because Megan is supposed to wear glasses, but Megan doesn't. So, oh, I see, Michelle. I didn't know that. Okay, cool, Rebecca. Thank you for letting me know, because I obviously have a few things I'd like to speak about. Because you know how Megan rolls. Rolly, 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 rolly. Let me just send. I need to send a message. I tweeted the streamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's your roommate? She's good. She's doing all right. I saw her a little bit earlier. I've been pretty much hibernating today. I haven't been feeling well myself. Like I'm struggling to get over this cough, and it's giving me chest pains. And so yeah, I actually fell asleep earlier for I don't know how long, like 2 hours, and I woke up not so long ago. Hey, Jamaica girl, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very nice of you to be here. Have a great day at work. Don't work too hard. So, yeah. Other than that, yeah, so I didn't see her much today. I saw her at work this morning, but she had a class and I had a class, so we kind of missed each other. Yeah, I'll speak to her tomorrow. She's in bed already. She goes to bed earlier than I do. She goes to sleep at like 10. So, yeah, I got McDonald's today. I wasn't feeling good, like I said, as in I wasn't able to stand and cook. Like I didn't feel that. So I got a burger and fries. They deliver, so I don't have to go anywhere, which is fabulous. 8 people. Okay, guys, you'll see that I have a link dropping there from Mr. Kaplan's video. First thing I would like to know if you guys could take a look at that. If you can share it around, that would be really great. She's going through a bit of a tough time at the moment. And if we can share that out to help her in any way that we can, I would really greatly appreciate that. Most of you know her. She's my girlfriend. She's means a lot to me. And she doesn't really like to, you know, put stuff out there. And she's having a hard time, guys. So if you could, take the time to watch that video, and share it around in your community or with people that you know, that would be really great. Thank you for that. Pusha Studios, welcome to the stream. How are you? Good to see you. Hello to all awesome people out there. Much love to you all. Please smash that like button, tweet the stream out, and DM a friend. That is so awesome, Pusha. Thank you. Oh, there she is. So yeah, you guys know she's very, very important to me. And she's having a hard time. So if you guys could, there is a link dropping with her video. I would really appreciate that if you could share that around. And if you're able to assist in any way, that would be really great. I'm not going to go into anything detailed. Something happened, so I haven't left yet. What happened? There it is, Mr. Kaplan's video. If you guys can please check that out. It's good to catch you live too, Pusha, believe it or not. I'm always quite happy when I wake up in the morning and I think when I see you in the morning, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna miss it. Sorry, just replying. I'm checking as you up, you're always there. So yeah, I'm always happy to catch you. And your game that you guys play, I decided to participate this morning, and I was the first one to type in PL on your stream, and I was just like, oh, there's so many people. Like, what are the chances? I suck. I love that. Thank you, sir. Love having there. I love being there. Hey, Rock Truck Rob, welcome to the stream. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, guys. I haven't seen Rock Truck Rob in my stream in ages. I adore Rock Truck Rob. He is so funny. He's so cool. Hey, Metro Sonic. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Mr. Greedy Time. Hey, sorry, I'm rambling again, guys. So I tend to miss the chat. There is a mosquito here, and I don't have my raid. Bye. Missed, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing Pooja, but you know what? When you critique my channel, if I ever win, Retro Games, hey, welcome to the stream. If I ever win, don't talk about my thumbnails. Talk about everything else, but don't talk about my thumbnails, because I know that I need to redo them. So other than that, please critique my channel in any way that you want, but just not my thumbnails. I just wanted to say that to you once before I ever get the chance. Anyway, guys, so yeah, would you please do me a favor and check out Mr. Kaplan's videos? It's dropping there. I would really appreciate that. I did know you, Andrew. That's why I was like, look at the thumbnails. I always tell that to Green Bay Wacky. By the way, guys, I've got a new banner. So if you guys could look at that and tell me what you think about it. It works on the phone as well. I've made a new banner for myself. So let me know. And I think I updated my profile picture on here. So, you know, I started to make thumbnails for some of my stuff, because obviously for these live streams you can only upload a thumbnail afterwards. So I'm working on that. You love the banner? Thank you, Rebecca. You know how long it took me? Ugh. I had to keep reorganizing it for the mobile version. So yeah. The other thing I wanted to mention on here was something that annoyed me earlier today. Obviously a lot of us are on Twitter and things like that, and I follow quite a lot of people. And I just want to say that I would appreciate it if people have something to say, that they say it, and they don't fucking do the subliminal bullshit. Like, I don't like that. I think it's really, really, in South Africa we say agterbucks. It means like it's very, very snide, if you will, if that's the right word. Hey, Simply Shannon, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I feel like if people have something to say, they should say it, or direct message the person if you have something that you want to ask or if you want to say. But this agterbuck stuff that people do on Twitter, I can't handle it. It makes me sick. Hey, Greedy. I've got to make a new YouTube because I went to uploading and told me I've been banned from uploading. Okay. Hey, Travel. How you doing? Good to see you. Ooh, she's got a new picture up. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. What's octopus? Octopus? Agterbucks. It means snide. Backwards. I don't know how to explain it. It works better in Afrikaans than it does in English. It means like beating around the bush, basically. Whereas my thing is, like, if people have a problem or a question or a concern, I think that people should contact people directly and not actually make assumptions about shit they don't know. That's pretty much what I want to say. Anyway, so guys, yeah, I have a link dropping there, Mr. Kaplan's video. If you could take the time to have a look at that and share it, that would be really great. I've also dropped her PayPal Streamlabs link if you guys want to help by sharing either of those around. That would be really awesome. She's going through a very difficult time. Obviously, I know her very well, obviously. Yeah. If any kind of relief would help. She's having a rough time, and I'm pretty worried about her, not going to lie. So anyway, Story of Dory, welcome to the stream. Did something happen? I miss everything. I'll watch it when I can. Travel, you can check there. It says Mr. Kaplan's video. You can check it out there. You don't know me, Megan, but kind of you to share. You know I know you. Crazy Kev, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's been a minute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Yeah, I've been, I'm not streaming as much as I used to on this channel, but the thing is, I'm still around, and I see the stuff that people do and people say, and I'm sorry, we're supposed to be helpful and supportive of people, and regardless of whether you are friendly with them or not, like to go and do things it grinds my gears. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you know them. Just checked at Pooja. I still have you going to start making videos once I have sorted out my edit. Oh, nice. Sorry to hear that. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It's good to see you. Where have you been? I'm pretty sure she does, Cap. Might have to hold off on the cheesecakes. Yeah. So anyway, guys, so that's what I wanted to discuss firstly in the stream. Pretty much, yeah, but I wanted to discuss that in the stream first, obviously, and then get back to regular schedule. By the way, it's so cold. Look at me, I'm like a grandmother. I have a hoodie on, I have a jersey on, and I have another sweater on underneath here. I'm freezing. So winter has arrived in China. So how's everyone else in the chat? Yeah. I hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend. I know it's Monday morning for a lot of you. It's 11 p.m. here at night. So Monday, we survived Monday, just so by the way. Yes, by the way, guys, please check out Pusha Studios. Subscribe to their channel. Okay, no worries, babe. That's fine. Please check out Pusha Studios. Check out their chat. Check out their streams. It's pretty awesome. It's always vibey and fun and energetic. Please check them out. They are actually doing an interview tonight, as I believe, with it's gone right out of my head. Please tell me. The VH1 guy, yeah, that one. Yes, at 7 p.m. We can't even talk to him. It's all through his agent. Oh, wow. Hey, Mel, welcome to the stream. So please go and check that out. And, they're doing a good thing there over on that channel. So I would really, really appreciate it if you guys could check Pooja, and I'm sure every single body in this chat is already subscribed to them, but they do good things. They do interviews. They do, like where they help people with their channels, and they critique the channels in a good way, positive criticism. They, try and help people grow a little bit here and there. So yeah, I would suggest if you could. They've had quite a few interviews already on their streams, so yeah, check them out. They're pretty awesome, and they're my friends. So Don Jameson, host of the Metal Show on VH1 and HBO's Inside the NFL. There you go. Exactly what Pusha Studios just said. please show them some love. I would really appreciate that. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Good to see you. It's been a minute. So you will not be sorry if you subscribe to them. They are wonderful people. Ksenia and Andrew are lovely. I like them. So while I'm on the shout outs here, if you haven't checked out Bibe Wacky, which I'm sure most of you know as well, it's like my YouTube dad, my adopted dad, and Cap 7. Please check them out together as well. They're funny, and Cap 7 is inspirational, all of that. So please check them out as well. They're great. These are my family members here on YouTube. Jungle too. I've been trying to make live, but always seems to miss Pusha. You're missing out, Rebecca. They're lovely. And you know what? They have over 100 people in their chat, but they still try to recognize everybody, which I think is pretty awesome. And I know how hard it is, because when I get 20 odd people in here, I'm like, the chat just goes, and I'm like, ooh, I can't. And I already miss comments, and there's not even that many compared to them. What am I doing? Break is over. Oh, see you, Story. Good to see you. I hope you have a great day. It's Monday morning here, girl. Hey, Native. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the greatest success on YouTube is making such great friends like you guys. Oh, that is so sweet. And right back at you, of course. Everyone, don't forget to hit that like button for me again. Thank you, Travel. I love your profile picture, Travel. You're looking good, girl. Looking good. So how have you been, Native Atheist? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in a minute. Smash the like button. Thank you. Getting ready to go into town to do some more shopping. What are you buying? What are you buying? Yeah, I was meant to stream last night on my gaming channel. I didn't. Some stuff came up, so I didn't get to do that. I've only been working on my banner in this last couple of days since I last spoke to everybody about my updates. Christmas presents? Are you going to send me something, Greedy? I'm just joking. So, yeah, I need to get back on into vlogging. I apologize I haven't put up another vlog. I have been sick. I've been struggling with this for over 2 weeks. It's taking its toll, I'm not going to lie. Coughing, performing, whatever. So send Megan more chocolates. Yes, I really got you something to say. What? Really? I don't believe you. Oh. Hey, Margie. Hey, Margie, how are you doing? Oh, lovely to have you here. Oh, my goodness. So happy I'm able to see you live. Oh, my goodness, Margie. I know my time zone is horrible. Thank you for being here. That lady is wonderful. She's got a good heart. She takes care of everybody. She watches us from a distance, keeps her eye on us, right, Margie? I'm here, Megan, just listening. My stomach is a little bit upset, but I'm here. No worries, Shauna. I really appreciate that. I feel like Margie is one of the ladies that sits and watches all of her YouTube people, keeps her eye on us, make sure that we're behaving in a good way. You lost an hour? You see, I've never lived in a country where I have to worry about changing my clocks. I love how Pooja talks to everybody in the chat. Blessings to all of you with love. Same to you. Yeah, she is. By the way, guys, I'm gonna keep repeating it. There's a video titled Mr. Kaplan's video. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could share that out. And check the video yourself and keep sharing it out for her. She's having a bit of a tough time, and I'd like to get that video as much recognition as possible. So I'd really appreciate that. Well, I know Florida trying to get where we don't have to change our clocks. I don't understand the whole clock thing. I'm not going to lie. Like, I may sound really dumb, but where I come from in South Africa, we've never had to change clocks. Thailand, we didn't have to change any clocks. China, no. I don't even know why you do it. Like, I know it happens in winter and summer, but I don't know why. There's 24 hours in a day. Like, whether it gets dark earlier or later, what difference does it make? I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. Simply Shannon. Lovely lady too. Wonderful lady. I'm excited to see that. I hope I don't miss it. Did you say 7 p.m. Eastern? I missed that. Did you say 7 p.m. Eastern? Because I wake up at 7 a.m., which is 7 p.m. Eastern. So I might be able to. And you know what? I don't have class tomorrow at Future Studios. Andrew, right? I don't have class tomorrow. So I might be able to catch that stream. I will be really glad if I do. Even if I can catch half of it, that would be great. 12 people in the stream. Thank you, guys. Please smash that like button for me. I will really appreciate that. We're on our way to 1,800 tribal members, so I'm really, really excited about that too. Things are happening slowly on this channel. 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that's 7 a.m. for me. Okay, cool. Cool. So good to see you. It's good to see her. She doesn't come in here, obviously, because my time that often. So I'm really glad that you're here, Margie. It's really good to see you. Another thing I wanted, if you can make it or not, I appreciate the support. No, I need to be there. Do you understand? Hey, Dark Loop, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good to see you. That's a new name. Welcome to my tribe. Hashtag, aka my no. Hashtag Loyal Squad, aka my tribe, aka hashtag. Oh, never mind. I can't even tonight. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Good to see you. That's my outro, and I don't even know how to say it anymore. By the way, speaking of my tribe, last roll call for videos. I'm waiting for people to send me their Lion King videos. I haven't received all of them yet. So I'm going to put out the ones that I have if I don't get them. So what happens when you live in an apartment? Everybody upstairs, you can hear everything. I'm blurring. Hey, Blur. Blurry Blur. Okay, guys, cigarette time. How is everybody? I'm all right. I've had a very interesting day with ups and downs. And I love your Lion King video, Mel. Wonder World, welcome to the stream. How are you? Is that a new name? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my tribe. If you've just subscribed, hashtag Loyal Squad. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Everybody's so nice in here. 17 people in the stream. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button for me. That would be awesome. I believe in ghosts. EVPs, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm so sorry, Megan. We want to do it. Just be her. Has been such a nut house here. No excuse. I know. Just feel like I have so much slipping by the wayside. No worries, Andrew. It is Andrew. Am I speaking to Andrew or Ksenia? Ksenia. See, I won't forget it. Ksenia. 20 people in the stream. Guys, please check out what my Nightbot just dropped, Mr. Kaplan's video. Andrew, I thought so. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could share that video out for me. Let's get that video as much attention as we can. She's having a hard time. I would really appreciate the love and support for her. I know what our community is capable of. So That would be awesome. Absent since long, dear. I thought so. I feel like I know the name, so that's why I thought. Breaking the shell. Breaking the shell. I didn't even see you there. Hey Tim, how you doing? Good to see you as always. I appreciate Tim more. You know what? Breaking the shell. It's about time. It's about time. I appreciate this man more than you know, guys. It's funny because I've known Tim a very long time and I was an idiot. I didn't even know who he was when I first met him for like a good couple of months, actually. So I think breaking the shell is Shellia. He's a staple in this tribe. So type for me, Tim. I believe in ghosts. I like your name. Yeah, and I believe in ghosts always says EVPs. EVPs. You guys are awesome. Seriously. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate that. I am streaming later than usual, but I was busy with a couple of things. So I did sleep today, so I'm a little bit wired. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and just, you know what, show the love. And I know what this community is capable of. So sharing, you know, Mr. Kaplan's video out and also just talking in general about stuff that irks me sometimes. I shouldn't do it all the time, but you know, I get annoyed. You're doing good, at least try and be happy. Yes. What's up, Megan? There's always something there. It's just, you know, I this whole YouTube thing, like I love YouTube. Guys, I can't get comfortable. I love YouTube and everything else. Obviously, I wouldn't have a channel if I didn't. But I feel like some people on YouTube just, they irk me sometimes because they go out and they assume stuff that they know nothing about, which really annoys me. Loot Unboxed. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I know, Tim. I know, but you know what? What does it do? How does it benefit us? Because at the end of the day, people still do the same shit over and over again. Sorry for my language, but you know, what can I say? Amen. This community is capable of a lot. Thank you. I agree with you, Leah. This community, I've seen this community work miracles. And I will say that because this community has been there for me in the darkest time of my life. I will read the comments back in a minute. Speaking of which, you know, I don't often talk about it because it's obviously very triggering to me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Welcome to Megan's Internet. Sorry about that. I saw I got cut off. Sorry about that. Who came in? Well, we're posting the links for Kaplan. Thank you, Rebecca. I really appreciate that. I'll turn my camera on in a second. You're exactly right. We have an amazing community. Hey, Hillbilly Pyro, welcome to the stream. How are you? Good to see you. This is not a sub for sub channel, but yes, if you want to show love to each other, you're more than welcome to. Please go comment on their videos. I agree. Okay, so basically, for those of you who might be new to my channel, hey Sherry, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm going to turn my camera back on again. Sorry, I do that when I need to lower the bandwidth. Anyway, Andrew, have you got yours? A couple of months ago, a lot of you might remember this, and just to speak about how amazing this community is, I have been friends with, and I mean personal friends with Dave for a while, and Green Bay Wacky, if you guys didn't know that. And I've known Green Bay Wacky pretty much since I started my YouTube career. I found him about 2 or 3 months into my YouTube, and I've built a relationship with him, and I got to know him, and you know that's how it worked. And they found out about my mom. My mom was diagnosed. She was very sick. They knew that, and then we finally got the diagnosis of cancer. And you know, Dave knows me and how I am in my real life and stuff. I call it real life, but it's pretty much the same thing. And they decided to do a stream to help me. And they changed my life because I'm a single mother and I work and I take care of my kid. And, you know, I do whatever that I need to do. And they rallied up the community to try and get me on an aeroplane to go with my mom back to South Africa, which they did. But when I got to the airport, there wasn't any flights left. So I couldn't get on the plane with her. So my mom asked me to stay behind because, you know, these medical bills were piling up and stuff. And she said that I should come a little bit later, which I decided to do. But unfortunately, 6 days later, she died. But I managed to still go back to South Africa and do the cremation and everything else and whatever. But if it wasn't for this community, I wouldn't have been able to go back. And I wouldn't have been able to help my mom get back to South Africa. And I mean, obviously, I paid a lot of money out myself, but the community helped me. And I will be forever, eternally grateful for that, because I have thanked people over and over again, and I will continue to do it. And I'm not because I'm trying to drain it, but something needs to be said for how amazing people can be. Yes, we have like the people that I rant about and the complaints that I make, but we also have really genuine people on here. And I think we need to never forget that. That's why I keep going. Like there are times when I stream and I'm like, you know, but there are times when I see what goes on, and sometimes I lurk. I'm a lurker, guys, sometimes. And I see what people do for each other and how they help each other on here. And it just motivates me to do the same thing. And I help people out too. I don't talk about it. I'm not that kind of person. I don't look for any kind of recognition for anything that I do. But I feel like the group of people that I know on here, and I mean the faces that come in here, the familiar faces that I see all the time, you brighten up my days. Like I'm alone a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie. My mom used to be here, and obviously she's not anymore. And I took time off of YouTube. I will go back and read the comments in a minute. I took time off of YouTube when my mom passed away because it was too much. And you know what? She hasn't even been gone that long, guys. She died on the 10th of July. So And I think that if it wasn't for YouTube and Mr. Kaplan and a few others, I don't think I would have made it, honestly. And obviously my daughter keeps me going, but I was in such a dark space, like, and that's what I wanted to talk about, was that I know what we're capable of as a community and how good we can be. We just need to weed out the bad ones from time to time. And I feel like, yeah, we may be smaller YouTubers and things like that, but I feel like you can build connections with people on here, because I know I have. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't know Mr. Kaplan, for argument's sake. I wouldn't know Mel. I wouldn't know Andrew and Dave and Cap and Shannon and Margie and all of these people that genuinely, and Leah and Rebecca, and I mean, there's so many people. And I sit here and I'm like, you know what? These people genuinely care most of the time. Yes, there are people that pretend and they're fake and they're false and they're whatever. Anybody that's coming, I will greet you in a minute. But overall, I feel like I've learned a lot, if I can say that. I've learned a lot from being on YouTube. You know, there was one point where my family didn't understand it, mom included, actually. Like, what are you in this YouTube? You know, you in this live streaming and you in this whatever, like. But I think if you don't do it, you don't understand it. But when you do it, you do. And there's no real words to explain the kind of bonds that you can form from such a distance. I live in China, and most of you live thousands and thousands of miles away from me. But I feel like if I had to meet you in person, it would be like I knew you my whole life. Like, that's the way I feel. And that's why I feel like when we come together as a community, those are the things we should be proud of, not the troll video or the person that puts out the subliminal tweets and the, you know what, those people who pretend that they give a shit and whatever. Like, we weed them out and we find the ones that are worth it. June Gall, there she is. June Gall's friend is going through so much trouble right now. She's unhealthy. She's not unhealthy. She's sick. She's in hospital, sick. And June sits there for hours at a time reading to her over the phone. I mean, like, these are the kind of people that we want in our lives, people that love you and care for you, no matter how much you screw up, how many mistakes you make, how many times you didn't apologize, how many times you didn't do the right thing. Because you know what? Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes on a daily basis. I know I do. I'm not perfect. I'm me. I'm Megan. You know, everybody's always like, Megan's nice. But you know what? Megan screws up too. Megan is not perfect. Megan says things she shouldn't say. Megan opens her mouth at the wrong time. Like, I'm pretty straightforward. If you know me in person, I say things how they are. And there are people in here that can vouch for me, that can tell you that I have a rough side. I have an angry side. I have a difficult time sometimes. And when I spiral out of control, I lose my shit, to be honest. And I can become quite aggressive. I'm not perfect. But I try. I try to be nice to everybody. I try to show people that I genuinely feel what they feel. Like, I care. When somebody sits there and cries on a stream, my heart, I can't deal. When somebody tells me about their family, and yes, I know that I ask people not to talk about certain things in my chats and stuff. And you know what? The reason I do that, it's not because I don't want to hear your problems. I do. I care. That's the problem. I care so much that it affects me, and it breaks my heart when I'm helpless. And I have a problem with being helpless. It triggers my anxiety that I can't do anything. And that's why when I say, oh, please don't mention that, or please don't say that, or please don't do this, it's not because I'm a bitch. It's just because I I am the way that I am, and people take me the wrong way sometimes. But I know my whole rant, my whole speech is basically, I know the people in this chat right now, every single one of you take the time out of your day to come in here and say hello to me. And it means more than you know. It means more than you know. When you come in here and you say something nice to me, it means a lot, because again, I'm very much alone where I live. I'm not so alone in the sense that I have my girlfriend, I have my daughter, but I don't get out there, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't do much with my life. Okay, so what I wanted to say again is, if you guys could please take the time to share Mr. Kaplan's video for me, it would mean a lot. Share it out, watch it, help if you can. You know, I know that she would appreciate anything at this point. You know, people sharing and caring and, you know, doing what they do. And again, thank you for those that were always there for me and that are still are, and that take the time to come here and talk to me. I'm going to read the chat now because I feel like I've missed everything, because I just, Megan doesn't know when to shut up. So, I like your name. Shell, yeah. Okay. Doing good. Thank you, Leah. Well, what the shell? I'm blue. I'm a blueberry. Yeah, of course you are. I want great days for you. Great to see you. Yeah. Okay, that was before I timed myself out. I agree. I feel we all well invalid enough channels and want to do the right thing here. Yes, I agree. Much love and light. Sherry, thank you very much. I appreciate that. How's everyone? I'm all right. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Hillbilly? Awesome people. Thank you. Doing laundry. Lovely. Many hugs. Thank you, Pusha. Watch you grow. I mean, I'm trying. Just remember, it's full circle. The community was good to you because you are good to the community. And yes, we need to celebrate the positive, and you have to show people you can be positive and grow. Much love to all of you too. I appreciate that. Watching and listening. Beautiful circle of love. Much love to you, Rock Truck Rob. I'm so glad you're back. I'm really happy to see you back. You're a staple here in the tribe, so that's really good to see you. Guys, as you keep my faith up to do what I do, as I know. Thank you. That's so true, Pusha. Big test. Good. Well, good luck for that test, Shannon. I love you, Meg. I love you too, June, very much. More than you know. Amen. Weed out the bad ones. They aren't worth it. Exactly. June goal, my prayers. Exactly, Pusha. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the chat quickly because Megan tends to lose sight and just goes, why the dislike? Who could? Oh no, don't worry, Native. I get regular dislikes. It's okay. It's more watch time for me. Not worried. They can keep hating. It's okay. Working on my security system. June, I love you to pieces. Everybody loves June. June is great. Thank you for listening to that rant / speech. I tend to do that, guys. When I get in my head, I tend to go off. Shasta is laying listening to me now. 20 people, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's really awesome that you're all here. I just get frustrated sometimes, and I get annoyed, and I do whatever. But like I said, I think it's just important that I remember not to lose sight of what I do. And I don't do much. I tend to just come on and stream, talk to everyone, and have chats and stuff, mostly to connect with people. I would rather an honest rant over some manufactured crap any day. Thank you, Andrew. I speak from the heart, though. That's the thing. Like, I never ever have a script. I am the worst. I never come onto a stream and have a plan. Like, and sometimes I wonder if that's not my downfall, because like you guys are all so sorted in your stuff. Like when you do your streams, and Dave does the streams, and even Ben, and you guys are all like so prepared, and I sit there and I'm like, I feel like a loser because I don't prepare anything. I come on there, I have an idea, and then I'm like, I know I'm going to talk about this, but for the rest of the time, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I just feel like I like to come onto YouTube and live stream to connect with people. That's what I do. I'm pretty isolated. Maybe it's selfish sometimes, where I feel like it's for my own purpose, but I feel like there are other people out there that feel the same way, that they also want to connect with people and have a conversation and stuff like that. Sometimes my streams go, and you know what? I'm fine with that, because I'm not perfect. I'm not anything. I started YouTube with a goal once upon a time. Has that goal changed? Yes, very much so. Things have changed. My life has changed 3 times over in 7 years. So I feel like, I still have the end goal for what I want this channel for. But at the same time, I still want to get back to what I started doing, and that was vlogging and beauty reviews and beauty stuff and all kinds of things. Like, I'm pretty much a freestyle channel, in the sense that, as you can see, I don't have a particular way that I go. I tend to do a little bit of everything, and that's why it's called Megan's Blog, and it's basically about me and my life and what I do. June Gore always here for freestyle is good. I'm sorry, June, and my heart goes out to you. You've gone through, yeah. Welcome back, babe. Did you hear my rant? Megan just went, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, June is somebody amazing. You know what, June? I have to say this to you. I haven't really been available. In other words, I haven't spoken to you much lately. We've both been dealing with stuff, but I read, the stuff, and I'm like, I sit there in absolute awe of you. I have never met anybody in my life like you. Now, I don't want to get emotional about this, because I feel like I'm just going to get emotional for no reason. There is no one on this earth like you, honestly. You, stop, Megan. You change people's lives. And I don't care what anybody says or what those people that we need to weed out situations say. You are somebody else. Like, I feel like you were sent to me from, I don't know where. The things that you do for people, regardless of what you're going through, is unbelievable. You are one hell of a woman. I'll say that. I was listening, I couldn't type. Okay, I just love watching you, Megan. Your content is sharing your life with us candidly, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Travel. Sorry, I had a moment. Hey, Asylum, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You said something about how you can become aggressive, and I was wondering why you were telling people about our bedroom situation. Oh, she lightens the mood. Sorry, guys. Again, I'm going to say, can you please check out Mr. Kaplan's video and share it around? I'm going to keep plugging that, and share it around and watch it. Do what you can. Send it to a friend. I don't know. Anything that you can do to help, that would be really amazing. She's going through a really hard time at the moment, which also breaks my heart. So, what the hell, Megan? Pull yourself right. June, all I can say is that I love you very much. And I hope that I can have half of the strength that you have in what you do, honestly. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll pull myself right. Sorry. Apologies. Thank you, Asylum. Okay. Phew, Megan. There's just, it's just I'm not somebody who always says what's on my heart because I do get emotional. And I am worried about certain situations. And then I see things like June and I see what she does. And I sit there and I think, that woman, yeah. Thank you guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn on the waterworks. I just, yeah, sorry. Yes, babe, I'll invite you. So much has happened to me and people that I love over the last couple of weeks and months, and it's just sometimes it takes a toll, and you just feel like, how much more can a person take? And then you see things that piss you off. It's just a whole lot of things all at once, and sometimes it's a bit rough. I've invited you. Thank you, Mel. Hey, Aussie Off Grid, welcome to the stream. Sorry, you had to walk in here while I was turning on the tabs. Didn't mean to. Apologies. With friends. Thank you, Travel. Yeah, but Margie, I feel like every time you've been in one of my streams, I'm crying. See, Margie's watching me. I'm sorry, Rock Truck Rub. I didn't mean to. I was just, it's just sometimes I don't say much, but when I do, it just all comes out at the same time. Like it's Megan's the worst. I get overwhelmed sometimes, and I'm trying to be more vocal about it because I tend to keep it in, and certain people get the burn of it, which they don't deserve. So, I'm trying to be a little bit better about being more vocal. I do have this horrible thing where I suppress things and I don't speak, and that's just who I am due to my life and everything else. And I'm trying to, open up a little more in the sense that say things as they should be said in the right way. And it's not always easy. Your big heart is what I love about it. Thank you, Mel. You guys are sweet. I just want people to never lose sight of what people are supposed to be about. You know what, Travel? That's the thing. Like, I tend to feel more than I should. And it's, it's very hard for me to not attach myself to it. And I don't know why I do that, but because it hurts my heart, to do that. Yeah. And I try not to do it because I don't want people to think that I'm just going to cry all the time. Like, it's not that I want to cry all the time. Honestly, I'm just sending her the link. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I need to go get a tissue. It's good to open up. Exactly, travel, Sherry. There needs to be more love in the world. I agree with you. Megan's person only hurts ourselves. Please, truly, you're young and beautiful. Always stay true to yourself. Oh, I try. That's the thing, and I've learned to accept that people are not always going to accept all of us for who we are, how we are, what we do. It's just, it is what it is, and I hate when people assume things and say things that they don't even really know what's going on. I hate that people are malicious without even realizing that they're malicious. There was a time in my life that I was in a very dark hole, and I became very aggressive, and I don't ever want to be that person again, ever in my life. I don't want to be that person. And I think maybe that's why I allow myself to feel in the way that I should feel. And there's a lot more to that story, but maybe one day I'll talk about it. And I just think that we can do so much for each other without even realizing it if we just put our minds to it. And I always say people forget about the small things in life. People forget about the little things. So if we don't lose sight of the small things in life, I feel like we can have a good life. Like, I take a lot of time finding the beauty in the world. When I'm upset, when I'm angry, when I'm hurt, I always try to find something beautiful, small but beautiful, just to bring me back to earth. Because as most of you know, I do suffer with mental stuff as well, and I don't want to lose myself. So I try very, very hard to hold on to things. And I feel like more people, it's hard. It's hard to do. And if more people were able, not that they don't want to, but were able to do that, I think things would be easier for everyone. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. A good cry is needed sometimes. Yeah. Especially when you feel helpless. Yeah. You're doing great. Thank you, breaking the shell. I blow something up when I feel that way. That works too, Hillbilly. That can work. I'm sending Shasta to you right now. She'll give you lots of puppy kisses. Thank you. Someone said earlier, you get what you give. You put out positive and warm. That's what you get back from people, because that's what you attract. Amen. Travel. I agree with that. Bullshit aside, we need just to remember that there's always a real person behind that camera. Like, I was watching a video today about a little girl that was on YouTube. I'm not going to mention her name because I don't want to make her look bad, because I feel sorry for her. And people, they trolled this woman out of, they're still doing it. They troll her and troll her and troll her. And I think people tend to forget that there are real people on the other side of the camera. We always say in real life, but in actual fact, this is my real life. Like, I hate it. I hate that term, in real life, because this is my real life. Yes, I'm on a camera. Yes, I'm reading what you say in the chat, but this is my life. Like, I have my job, I have my kid, and I have my YouTube, and I have my girlfriend. This is my life. Like, what is the real life? This is my real life. And that's what annoys me so much. It's like, and people are like, they just go for it, and they go for it, and they go for it. And you don't realize that when they put a shitty comment, on a video or chat or live stream, when they say things like, the things I read in chats kills me. And I'm like, do you realize that there's somebody sitting there, an actual human being? And I sometimes think that people forget. Like, I look at people that obviously the bigger channels than what I am, and I'm like, and you see the shit, the people that they have to put up with, and I'm like, I mean, let's look at Tim for argument's sake, and I'm sure Tim gets from time to time something negative coming his way. Do people realize that that man risks his life every day when he goes out there and he goes to these places and takes these videos, makes these videos? Do people realize he's a human being? He's not a robot. You know what I mean? Like, this is my thing. Like, people forget that we're real people. And even the big YouTubers, my favorite, Roman Atwood, he's a huge YouTuber. But he's a human being. And I've read his comment sections, and I'm just like, do people even realize what they say? And we know what, no matter what people, we all can sit here and say, I don't care what people say. I don't care. But words do hurt. Words do hurt. And I think people forget that. They think that everybody can just take it. Just take it. Just take it. For what? Why should I? Why should anybody else? Why should anybody take it? The things that I've heard people say to somebody like June makes me sick. Honestly, sick to my stomach. Like, people don't deserve to be treated like that. They don't. It's not right. Anyway, let's move along. People can be so evil to other people. They do not care how they make people feel. Exactly. Roman lives a couple hours from my house. I'm so jealous, Chrissy. Yeah, people's words can be kind of harsh, no matter how thick your skin is. People tend to disconnect emotions when they're just typing. Amen, Travel. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do, but we must remember to walk away from toxic people. Exactly, Margie. That is pretty much what I'm trying to say. Cut the people out of your life that do that. That's the only way to go these days. Like, and I've tried to salvage many relationships in my life, friendships, romantic, whatever, you name it, any kind of relationships. I've tried to solve it and resolve it and fix it and everything else. It doesn't, and it's just not worth it sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And the thing is, I mourn every loss in my life, whether it be a romantic, a friendship, a family member, anything, any kind of loss, and not necessarily a death, just a loss, a friendship, whatever. It kills me inside. It breaks my heart, because all I do is I try to keep them, and I try to hold them dear and close. And maybe I don't always do it the right way, and that's why I end up losing people. But did I ever love them and care about them? Yes. Am I the kind of person that actually still does? Yeah. I will always watch from a distance and be that person that will watch over them and still care about them, regardless of what happens. Because that's just the kind of person I am. And whether they say hurtful things or do hurtful things, I'll still stand at a distance, even whether I dislike it or like it or whatever. I just think that we need to remember that people are human. Being human is the most important thing. I don't understand why or how some people can be mean to others. Yeah, me neither. You're not losing people. You're weeding out those that are bad and no good. Not necessarily, Rebecca. I have lost some good people in my life. Very good people. And it's on me. On them too, but on me too. It's 50-50. So it is what it is. And it's sad. It's sad to lose people, regardless of how you lose them. But again, I think we just need to remember that everybody is a human being. That's what it boils down to. Hey, babe, welcome. It's sad to lose people. Yeah, it is. Hello, it's me.
So wondering if after all these years you'd like to speak and go over everything.
They say that time's supposed to heal.
I haven't done much healing.
She actually went on with it.
All night, baby, all night.
You don't know, this is Mr. Kaplan. That's my Nightbot's dropping the video for her. Please check it out and share it. Share it around. Share the love, guys. I'm so glad you're here.
Share me around.
Incredible woman. Megan lost her composure again.
That's why I told you to invite me. Always gotta take care of her, guys.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. She doesn't like to see me cry.
I can't hear you that well. Hold up. Keep talking.
Okay. Margie says, hello, Mr. Kaplan. Maggie, so true. Maggie? Margie, so true. Ahmed for Margie, my phone renames you. My phone renames a lot of people, Travel. Asylum is just really happy. It's Kaplan. Asylum, did you call out from under the bed to come and see her? June is giving you hugs. Asylum's giving you hugs. Sorry that I drooled. Oh, guys. Are you on? Because I need to go and blow my nose quickly. Can you?
As soon as I get here, she fucking makes me take it. Go on.
I need to blow my nose. Just give me a sec.
Blow your nose.
I'll be right back.
Unprofessional. I haven't sneezed on my stream for 2 years nearly. Nearly 2 years. I've been like on YouTube for over 1.5 years now. Do you know how many times I've wanted to sneeze? Almost every time I stream. But Megan has to go blow her nose. I mean, unprofessional. I'm joking, guys. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm a bit like, so like I apologize if it's not coming through as a joke. I'm just kidding. Hello, everybody. Oh my god, it's Kaplan. Are you really surprised? She's my girlfriend after all. I mean, the stream is partly about me, so. How long is she taking to blow her nose? She does this to me every time, guys. Last time I was on, she did it 5 times. 5. 5 times she left. Like, I'm her co-host. And then after the stream, I was like, where's my percentage? Where's my 50% cut? And she didn't give me anything, guys. Not even bobs. It was pretty disappointing. Thanks, Leah. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Mel. Hey, Travel. Did I win something? I was saying congrats because I saw you got an extra subscriber. You have 2 now. I was stalking you. Because I realized that this is the first time I've seen your actual face, Travel. Because you changed the photo and there's no like hidden situation. And now I know what you look like. And when I was stalking you, I noticed that you gained a subscriber, so I was congratulating you. Hey, June. Hey, Dory. Hey, Shanabilla. Hey, Margie. Hey, everybody. Well, when you left, we were talking, and everybody agreed that you should give me 50% for this bullshit that you do every time I come here. They listen.
Oh, what? That I
They agreed. So you guys
No, they
want to tell?
didn't.
They did.
Get back to that. Nobody's agreed.
Boy, don't fuck me over, guys. I entertained you guys for the last 2 minutes. Like, don't do me dirty like that.
Rob Chuck Rob, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And thank you for coming back. It's lovely to have you here again. And you were very much missed.
Thanks, Rob.
But yeah, so I think my rant was over. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
0-0.
Anyway, guys, so yeah, this, for those of you who don't know Mr. Kaplan, this is who she is. Yeah, she is. Say hey. And that's her video that I'm busy dropping there in my Nightbot. So
It's Oliver the cat. I can't say what I want to say, but I think you know what I want to say, Mel. It's a meow joke that I can't say on this channel.
loyal to Meg. Sorry, Kaplan. I stand on Megan's side. She keeps it all. June.
It's okay, I understand.
I think I love you all. Oh, Asylum.
So I'll get back under the bed. You've been out long enough.
Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm sorry that I went off like that. I didn't realize I was going to do that. It just
What are you
blur.
fucking apologizing for?
Because I tend to just lose myself a little bit sometimes. I get so overwhelmed and upset about certain things, and
It's fine, you're passionate. I was just running out of buckets between you and fucking Rebecca and June, and Rob nearly started, and I was just juggling buckets, and I was like, what is this situation? I could water my entire garden before your buckets, just saying.
thank you, Travel. It's, it's like life is just pretty crappy sometimes, that's all. And it gets because there's nothing I can do about it. Can I still watch from under the bed?
You don't really pay attention, Asylum. Megan asked you last time if you knew about that situation, and you said you didn't know, so.
Tears make a healthy garden. Indeed. Anyway, guys, so let's be happy.
Normally I'd be like chirpy as fuck, but I'm just taking your lead this time.
Yeah, guys. You're excused. You got a lot on your plate. You're allowed to be stressed out. That's normal.
I mean, none of them are sending me their bobs, so I just don't understand, really. I don't know what to say.
Travel. Hakuna Matata. Correct. What a wonderful phrase.
You know, everything's perspective, though. Like, I went out to get something to eat.
I do, Asylum.
Which was decent. And, you know, it's the little things that make you feel better. For me, it's little things like having something to warm my stomach. And it's nearly 3 a.m. here. It was hot today, but now it's cold, like frosty, despite me wearing a t-shirt. And I went to get food, and outside was somebody sleeping on the floor because they were homeless. And they were coughing, and they didn't have a blanket, and it's perspective, you know. There's always somebody out there worse than you. And we all just
Yeah.
have to try and do our best.
I agree.
Like, I almost feel bad for having this sourpuss face that I have. You know what I mean?
Mm. I think if there's one thing I'm forever grateful my parents installed in me was never take anything for granted.
The difference is there are people out there that don't, you know, like you were talking about how we treat each other. That's the point. Because I had just enough to buy myself food. And the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that person, like when I pulled up, was, all right, I'm going to go get my food. I'm going to come back and give him my change or whatever I've got left. And I don't have money for myself. And the first thing I thought was instantly give that person money. I know there are people out there on here that are just greedy as fuck. Or, you know,
My
oh,
biggest problem in life is how we treat each other.
yeah.
I look at shit, and that's why I went off on that tangent, is because I see these things and I sit there and I shake my head because there's nothing I can do about certain things. And I as I said, I hate feeling helpless. I hate it with a passion. Like, I wish that there was a way that, you know, that I could help everybody and be there for everybody, which is not easy because obviously I also have my own issues. But for people to sit and, as I like to call, keyboard warriors, and do things and say things and forget that there are people on the other side of that fucking camera or that stream or that text message or that whatever it is. And I'm like, this is, for us, a lot of us, this is our life. YouTube is a big part of my life. 3 channels, you know. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have met you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my life. And the way I choose to share my life, that's my problem. The way somebody else chooses to share their life and their streams and their thing is their problem. And people just need to learn to be kind. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't flip and say it, is what I mean. Like, care about the person that's lying there homeless. Worry about that person. Put your energy where it should be, not in the wrong places. That's my problem with people.
Well, that's how people are, though. This is why I'm not a people person.
Yeah. I try to be, though, because I care. And I care too much. And it gets me every time. You know this. They don't know this, but you know this. It gets me every single time.
I
don't
do.
know. Like,
I mean, I've literally said the same thing you said tonight. I already said that on my stream as well. Took the words out of my mouth. We both feel the same way. We show it differently at the end of the day. And yeah, I feel the same way. It's just 2 different reactions at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's exactly what you said. I've already said it on my stream. I will just be repeating what you said. Because it was literally the same. Like, I'm not a bitch. I don't not give a shit about people. It's because I give a shit. And it's just going to drag me down with my own depression, my own anxiety, my own situations, and I'm exactly the same as Megan. I can't stand to feel helpless. Like, my instant thing when someone needs help is to help. Especially online on the platform like
Right.
this, I'm always trying to stand up against the main problems of this platform, which is the fact that so many people, as Megan put it, a keyboard warrior, so many people are able freely to troll people and to bully people, and online bullying it's insane. Like, and you know, that's one part of it. And then there's all these people that you meet in communities that go through struggles. We all go through stuff every now and then, but I've donated my money when I shouldn't have donated it. When I didn't have enough for myself, I've given it to somebody else. Not because they needed it and they were desperate, just because I felt like they deserved it. At the end of the day, that's how I treat people almost all the time. The only time I'll ever, go off at somebody or otherwise is if somebody's done something personally to attack me or people that I care about or anything like that. But otherwise, I generalize, and I generalize that I usually don't like most people because most people have the ability, knowledge, freedom, opportunity to make the right choices, to treat each other with kindness, to do the right thing, and they so often choose the wrong path. And that's why, I usually, yeah, it's hard, at least it's different maybe in my community, but in my life in general, it's not just a YouTube thing, just in general. I've known a lot of great, amazing people, kind-hearted, generous people that would give you the shirt off their back just cause. And I've also, been exposed to the internet, and I think that's a massive problem. And of course, if you come on a platform like this, you're getting all of the world's problems, you're getting everything, and I can only deal with so much personally. And that's the thing. We're all on the grind. We're all in struggle town at times, and I think if we can all help each other, that would be good. What I don't like though is people that manipulate, people that take advantage of others, people that scam others, people that are misleading, people that are false, people that you help and then they don't want to help back in various ways, people that get salty, people that act like children, people that like to pretend they're warriors but they just type behind a keyboard and wouldn't say shit to your face, people that like to be immature and make subliminal messages when they're just salty.
Yeah.
Things
June
like
said,
that.
sadly, there are people born with a compassionate soul. It's not something that is learned. That is very true, June.
Yeah.
June is a prime example of somebody that I look up to in my life. I have never come across somebody that has walked a hell like her, and she still sits there and continues to be there. Do you know what I mean? We need more people in the world like June.
That's the problem. There aren't as many people in the world like that, and that's the problem.
Right.
For me, it's not like a pessimistic thing. I take everything with a grain of salt, especially on a platform like YouTube. But my channel is very different than what Megan does. I've said this so many times. I say it almost every time I come here because I don't want to come off like a dick. But yeah, she's the people person. I'm the one sitting there saying I hate people, and then meeting amazing people and just getting a slap to the face, because Like today, for example, people support blew me away. It's literally because of you guys that I have food to eat today. And that's crazy. So
Yeah. That's why I said that, you know, YouTube has a lot of ups and downs, but the ups for me always make up for it. The amount of love and support that is here, not always seen, but it is on YouTube with a certain group of people, you know, in general, community in general. You know, we all say that we're from different communities, but in actual fact, we're also intertwined with one another. Like, I look at how many people come in through my chat, yours too, for example, even Green Bay Wacky, June, all of them, Pusha Studios, I mean, gaming channels. We're also interlinked with each other. So in actual fact, yeah, we have smaller communities amongst us, but overall, I think that we're one big community of people. And the amount of people that have been supportive to me, to you, to other people I know, it's unreal. I've never seen in my real life, the word that I hate to use, people do that like I've seen on YouTube. So, yeah, I get bad days where I see bullshit all over, and then I'm like, wow.
I think that, sorry, go.
It's fine, I'm done.
I think that the problem that I have is that YouTube is simply an online representation of who people are. Now, there's definitely people, if you disregard the children and people that should know better, there are definitely a percentage of people that, you know, come on here and they're keyboard warriors. They just talk shit quick as they can. And they would never say anything to your face in real life. They would never. But then there is a big percentage of people that are exactly how they are on YouTube, but YouTube is just the avenue that they're allowed to use. And, you know, otherwise wouldn't use it in their real life. And the thing is, if people are who they are, I mean, YouTube doesn't change you. YouTube doesn't manifest something. YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube, if anything, just magnifies what somebody is. And if there's so much animosity and, you know, malice in people's actions, behavior, words, these people are all around, and that's my problem. It's just the fact that in real life, we wouldn't necessarily, it's, you know, how would I meet someone who is a blogger and a gamer and an artist, and do you know what I mean? Like, in real life, that shit is like, you have to create events for that shit or go, you know what I mean? Like, in real life, we wouldn't connect that way. But people are all people. Like, it's just the fact that in real life, these scenarios are less likely to be, they're just less likely to be. And the internet gives the freedom of, you know, you can be sitting here in front of this camera and I'm talking to you in China and I'm in Australia. Like, it shows the connectivity that is possible, but that's what bothers me. I see it the other way because of the lack of connectivity. I can't believe sometimes that I can go somewhere and feel so alone and there are so many people. I also love the fact that I can, on the reverse, that I can go somewhere at any time of the day or night and I can always have people. But that connection is lacking for me most of the time. I think generic, yes, you will always go somewhere and get a hey, how are you from at least one person at any time of the day or night. Like, you will always get that. But beyond a generic politeness, I've personally not found much connection with people to a higher stature. Like, I've not. You know, there are people. I was going through Struggle Town a while ago. I don't know if many people have any idea what I'm talking about, but a long time ago. And there were people that I had known since I started YouTube that I was like this with, that I thought that I was friends with. Like I knew everything about them, talked all the time, in each other's streams. But when shit hit the fan and I needed help, these people didn't not only not financially support me, and I mean, I don't want to say anything because, especially right now, you know, this I'm talking about a different situation. You know, there were people that I knew had it to spare, and the fact that I knew that and they wouldn't even give me $2 for a cup of coffee, they couldn't even spare that for me. But not only did they not donate financially, give me any support, but they didn't even retweet my tweets. They didn't share my stream out. And then I had other people that the moment they found out something was going down with me, literally did entire dedication streams. Put me on the title, put me in the description, spam my link. Didn't even have their own faces on there. They just spammed. One of my friends did an entire video for me, pre-recorded it, posted it, and had it running on a live stream with just my link in the chat going off. Like, and then I had people that I had known and did fuck all. So, you know, and those are people that I know. That's my community. And then if I'm talking in a general sense, like randoms, I see a lot of hate on here. And I think that that's because of we're in different communities. I don't know. I think there are a lot of amazing people on here. But I also think there are a lot of fake assholes on here. If I'm being honest, I think there are more fake assholes on here than there are positive people. I think you're just the type of person that always looks for the positive. Even in the asshole, there's some positive. And that's the difference between me and you. Whereas if I see the asshole, I'm just like, you're an asshole. I don't have time for you. Because I only want to surround myself, even before I met you, I have only ever wanted to surround myself with good, decent, genuine, kind-hearted people that may not always agree with me on everything and may not have my complete ideal on morals and whatever, but at least the basic fiber of it, the basic foundation, we agree on, you know, just being a compassionate human being to somebody else. So that's how I've always tried to do it. I've always tried to mold my channel like that. And I won't come after anybody unless provoked. Like, that's, you know. But the difference between me and Megan is Megan will give people 10 chances, I won't. I'm very protective of her. I'm very protective of people that I care about. Shit, I'm protective of people that I care about because it's how I feel. And I know they wouldn't do the same for me. It doesn't matter. I will still protect them. I will still go to bat for them. That's just how I am. If I give a shit, I give a shit. Usually at my own demise. So, yeah. I support a fuck ton of people though.
You do.
And the thing with me is I do a lot of, my thing is behind the scenes. I don't like this situation. I realize I'm on here, but I'm not a spotlight person. So, I do a lot of things behind the scenes. Like Megan's first raid on Lotus, I couldn't do it because every time she was live, I'd be like just ending and we tried to work around each other. So I couldn't actually do it. And I went into Dory's stream because I met Dory through Megan. And I was like, hey, Dory, hey, raid Megan. And then I tried to make sure that he wouldn't tell her it was me. I was like, don't tell her I told you to do it. Like, give him the credit, you know, make her feel special, and that's it. That's how I roll. And then the day after or something, it came up in a chat, and then she found out that it was me behind it. Like, you know, I've orchestrated little things like that aren't such a big deal, and then I've done, you know, other things, anonymous donations, whatnot. People started catching on to my bullshit, so that's how I am, though. I'm not a spotlight person. So
Are you reading the chat?
no, just looking at your pretty face. I see you smiling though, so what happened?
I'm smiling at you, but I was
Oh.
reading the chat.
What am I
60
reading?
people in the chat. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. And again, please check out my Nightbot is dropping Mr. Kaplan's video. If you guys can please check that out and share it around, that would be really great. Let's show some love and support in any way that we can, whether it just be liking it, sharing it, tweeting it out, helping if you can. Anything will help. 17 people.
I've found people have very different priorities where money is concerned. The moment you talk about money, June,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I haven't been able to help you. I'd fight a bear for your Cap. Thanks, Mel. I just hope I can, but I understand that doesn't help right now. At the end of the day, first of all, in terms of my situation, I don't want to go into too much detail, but obviously Megan's partly done this situation for me. So if you watch the video, you'll see watch the video. I mean, I almost don't want to tell you to watch the video because it's just really fucking depressing. I know that I don't look okay, and I don't want to watch it again because, you know, I wasn't okay when I recorded it. But that's me burying my soul on there. If anybody doesn't understand or implies otherwise, they can eat a bag of dicks. But those people that are genuine and they're trying to help me, I appreciate it more than you know. But one major point of that video is the fact that what I'm going through at the moment is indefinite. So it's pretty severe. I'm not going to fuck around and pretend it's just a bump in the road and it's just a bit of a tough time. Like, it's pretty bad, guys. And I essentially need all the help I can get. So, yeah. I don't ask for anything, so I'm not going to drain it. But what I'm trying to say is that it's not something that is just here today and gone tomorrow. This is probably going to be a problem that's going to, it's going to be there for a minute. And the only thing that's going to help change it, honestly, is money. That's what it's about. That's what the problem is. So,
This is the other thing. It comes back to not understanding people and people making assumptions. And I'm going to say this, she might hate me for it, but you guys don't realize that she's been going through this shit for a while. It's not like it's just popped up overnight. This stuff that she has is months worth of it. And I know because obviously I'm close to her. And she still comes onto those streams to make you laugh, to make jokes, all of that. And I sit there watching her, trying to make everybody feel happy and make jokes in her streams and, do what she does and everything else. And then after that stream, I speak to her after every single one of her streams or her after every single one of mine. And I sit there and I think to myself, wow, if only people knew, what hardship is for her. Like, it breaks my heart because it's not fair that people suffer the way that they do and they don't need to, especially her. That's the thing, people always say, oh, she's very different to you, say you're very different to me and whatever. But at the end of the day, you're still a human being. And you may say things differently or word things differently. We come from different countries. Things are different. But at the end of the day, you still get up on there and you do the streams and you want people to laugh and feel happy. So I don't think that you going on YouTube telling people that you're having a hard time is a bad thing. It's not, because at the end of the day, you dedicate hours of your life because you enjoy making other people laugh.
The way it is, Dory, I'm not going to go into my personal stuff. I'm not going to say more than what was said in that video. But like I've said, I mean, I've made comments. The thing is, for someone who's very direct when it comes to me talking about myself, I don't do that. I very much struggle saying any of this shit. And it's not me at all. And especially when it comes to like money, like when I've made comments about, I mean, if anyone comes to my streams, like I'm not perfect and I certainly can't hide it all the time. So my streams are very different to Megan's. Mine is keep your personal stuff out. As far as me, like I will talk about stuff and have rules against other people talking about it because it makes me feel like I'm in control of the situation. If I feel like I'm in control, my anxiety doesn't spike, my depression doesn't, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I never expected to connect with people in the way that I have. So there are times like Megan when she goes off because she's so passionate. I've had the exact same experience, and then I get caught up in the moment and the people, and I talk and I say things about myself, and I catch myself, and I'm like, oopsie daisy, because I'm so used to having a shield. It's not fake. It's just keeping something for myself because I don't feel comfortable exposing it, and I don't feel like it's needed. I feel like I mean, I am who I am, and I'm who I am on there. I'm not. There's no persona. There's no facade. It's not fake. It's me. It's just sometimes a bit of a extreme version of me at times, but I've always been this person. I've always been the funny chick that makes people laugh, usually at my expense. From primary school, this Kaplan situation. I mean, I am 30 years old. I'm gonna be dirty flirty, but everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their own way of doing things, and everything that I do has the best intention behind it. I don't do anything to make anybody uncomfortable. But the money situation, Dory. Sorry, I rambled. The money situation. I've mentioned, if you've been in my streams, that I don't work. I've mentioned that I used to work and I can't work because of health and physical issues. I've joked and said I'm a broke ass bitch. Hashtag Brokeland. Like, I've made little comments. If people picked up on what I've actually said, I've basically said that I've been a broke bitch for the past 7 months, roughly. So I've still, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and I don't want to sit here and drain it, but any money that I've ever gotten, I give back to my community. For the whatever money's for the channel was for the channel. Like, I've never taken a cent for myself because I don't believe in that shit. I've always tried to do things right the way that I want to do them because that's how I feel about it, not because I feel like I'm trying to do something to like scam people. I think that's what's fucked up is people are manipulative. They do what they know people will react to so they can get the most out of them and milk it. And I'm not like that. I've done everything ass backwards and the opposite of how most people have, because I wanted to build a community. I wanted to have a foundation of good people, and that's it. That was my goal. Like, I didn't have a number, a fucking dollar sign in my head. I just wanted to meet like-minded people that were cool, that I could have a laugh with, that we could talk about serious issues with, have debates with, game with, like talk movies, like just genuine people from all different walks of life, from different places, different views and opposing opinions. I don't mind if you don't agree with me on everything. Just don't be offensive, don't be disrespectful, don't cross a line, and then we're good. Like, but the money situation has been there for a while. It's just I've been managing it. like very difficult. But I've never told anybody. It's not my style to. And the only reason why I'm talking now is because I have no fucking choice. I mean, you can ask her. Like when I found out that shit hit the fan, and I was like fucked. I think I sat there on the phone with her for at least an hour, being like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I can't do it. I'd rather just. I literally said to her, I'd rather not eat and starve than go and tell people that I need money.
I said to do it. I said to you, she didn't want to, guys. She didn't want to do it, and I was like, you need to do it.
But people don't know that side of me. People, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. I don't need it. I don't need to come on here and be loved by everybody, and I don't need to have my entire soul given to the people of YouTube for them to be like, oh, now I understand, Kaplan, I'm so sorry. Or
can I cut a second? Sorry.
Yeah.
Story of Dory. PayPal is through Streamlabs. It's just the way that it is. I didn't put her private PayPal on here. I've put a Streamlabs link for a reason. But it is PayPal. It goes straight to her PayPal. And before we just one more thing, I just want to say, hey, KQOD, welcome to the stream, Nintendo, Ali. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Nice to have you here. Okay.
Oh, I'm on top chat. I was like, what? This is making sense. Hold up.
17 people in the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. Please go check out Mr. Kaplan's video, the link every 8 minutes. So please do that. And if you do want to help out, here is her Streamlabs. It goes to her PayPal. It just goes via Streamlabs.
And people just don't understand Streamlabs story. That was I got asked this morning or earlier today about the same thing. So Streamlabs is just if you click on the link, right? Click on it, and you have to donate, but just click on it. You'll see what it is. It goes through PayPal. It's just a sort of a third-party site essentially. And what it is, basically, the reason why most gamers you'll find a lot of gamers that use Streamlabs. Most people in the blogging community don't know much about Streamlabs. They usually use PayPal Me links or whatever. The thing with PayPal Me, in the States, you guys can have business accounts. In Australia, where I live, they're pretty strict on what you can and can't have. Now, obviously, Kaplan is not a business. So, I have to have my actual account linked to one of my things, which is basically my PayPal link. So I can't give you my direct PayPal link because it has my details on there, obviously. But yeah, Streamlabs is just a third-party app which actually gives you a lot more security when you're getting transfers online, because it runs it through this app, Streamlabs. And it records everything. It records the transaction. It records the donors, like not your actual details, but it records everything, and it's like a record there through another site. Whereas with PayPal, if you go direct with PayPal, sometimes PayPal has policies where, let's say somebody's given you money and then they want to try and charge you back 5 months later or something. PayPal has certain policies where they will, cancel that after, let's say, 5 months. If somebody wants to do it, they can still try and charge you back, not successfully probably, but they can do that via PayPal because PayPal has buyer protection. Now, if you go through Streamlabs, yes, the money still goes to my PayPal account, but then it's also been recorded through Streamlabs, so that can also be referenced, and it's a lot easier when you've got trolls and stuff. It's very useful for gamers. That's why most gamers use Streamlabs. If you want to know more about the actual app, you can Google it and find out why. But Streamlabs is great. They don't take a cut. You just get a Streamlabs page. It'll say my name, Mr. Kaplan. You just put the amount. Yeah, you can leave a message, and then you just press send, donate, or whatever it says, and that's it. It doesn't do anything else. It's that simple. It's a 2-second thing, and then the money will go instantly into my PayPal. And that's pretty much it. But if I go directly through PayPal, it will have to be my personal PayPal, and I'm not doing that.
Thank you, Story of Dory. I appreciate that.
Dory, that's how I always see things, but people have disagreed with me, and it's so difficult on YouTube. As June said, people get weird when you talk about money, basically. And the thing is, I'm straightforward. I'm legit. Like, I don't beat around the bush. So to me, I will make a general statement that I feel is true. And for me, I don't believe that, I'm not going to say everybody, but I don't believe that 98% of people cannot give $1 or $2. I don't believe it for a second. I think they just choose not to. So that's on them, not me.
The thing is, story, I've given my very last to people.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've gone into situations where I have, and I'm not going to mention names. Demon Blackheart, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I've done it, and I've actually told Kaplan about this. There was a time that I watched somebody who was going through some stuff, and my heart bleeds, which is really hard. And I go to my fridge, and I'm like, I have enough food in here for the week. I get paid on such and such a day. My child's got food. Everything's sorted out. Goodbye. Send the money off. Like, that's what I do. Like, and there are so many of us that are like that on here, but there are also so many that aren't. And it's, I mean, you can't blame them for not being that way. I mean, not everybody thinks the same way. But I see it like this. As long as I have a roof over my head, I've got food in my fridge, I've got enough whatever to get to work and back, and nobody's going hungry in my household, I'm very, very happy to assist.
Yeah, see, I'll do it, but I'll also do it when I've got nothing. But I'm a dum-dum like that. I don't think of myself. I put others before me. Honestly, like I've said, it's to my demise sometimes, because it's so not natural to me to be self-involved, self-indulgent. I've never been self-indulgent my entire life. Like, it's not natural to me. The way that I feel good about myself, my day, is helping somebody else. It's anything from making somebody laugh at a bag of dicks joke, to putting a smile on this one's face, to giving people money. Like, it's not that, like, I don't think about it. Like, I've even had moments. There's been moments when it's been like, hey, you're awesome, money. And then there's been times when I've sat there and I've been like, fuck, you've only got like $10 left, hypothetically. You really shouldn't be giving this person $5. And then I go and give them $5. Like, do you know what I mean? For me, money's not a thing. And even when it wasn't like Megan's situation. I'm talking when I stopped working. So I wasn't getting paid in that sense. Like, I didn't, it just, and I'm not asking everybody to be like that. I'm not asking people to be like that. I'm just saying that there are people that are greedy and they will take if they can. Because, hey, who's not going to take, let's say, free money if they could? And YouTube makes it easy because people play on people's weaknesses and compassion for others and that connectivity. But for me, it's genuine. It's genuine connectivity. It's always genuine. I could donate to someone who has no idea I've donated. I've donated to people that have no clue that I exist. I have donated to people and not gotten a thank you out of it. I've gotten no acknowledgement whatsoever. Multiple times.
Demon Blackheart, I've discussed a lot of things tonight, but at the moment, if you're interested, I'm busy dropping Mr. Kaplan's video there. You can check out that link, and it would be appreciated if you can share it, do whatever you want with it, but just, share the love, share the streams, share the videos.
Pretty much, Dory. Pretty much.
Everything. He retracted his message. I didn't see it. at the end of the day, you know, I understand, you know, that people don't do what they're not everybody's the same. I understand that. But at the same time, also, not everybody's going to have the same kind of empathy as everybody else. I will share the love. Thank you very much, Demon. At the end of the day, like, there are always going to be people that are going to shit on everything that somebody does, and there's always going to be people that don't. So I just feel like there's enough people in this community that I know, the people that I know in my community, that can help in any way that they can. They can share, even if they can't donate themselves, they will share. You know what I mean? Like, and that helps because it reaches more people that way. So
that's the thing that I don't get, though. Like, not saying that people shouldn't share. The thing that I just wish people would understand is, like, let's say, you know, you have 30 people watching you or something. And let's say Green Bay has 30, and Dory has 15, and I have 10, and whatever. And all these people, like, it goes from one to another like a domino, and we share it, and we, you know, like, if every one of those people donated $2, do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying for myself, I'm saying when anyone goes through a hardship, it's like, oh, okay. And I'm not trying to shit on it right now, but it's like, oh, well, let's all share it. And then everybody's sharing it with the same people, and they're all seeing it rotating and circling, but none of them are contributing financially. Yes, it helps to share something for sure, but, you know, I feel like if people want to really help, you have to push something. If I was doing it for somebody, I would push it financially. Like, I'd be pushing the point of donating, because that's what it's all about, really. Because the sharing is to get donations. The sharing is not to, I'm not raising awareness for a charity. I'm not, do you know what I mean? I'm in need of money. That's what it is. So it's that cut and dry. So if you're going to share it with someone that you know is going to donate, or share it with someone that you know has the ability to reach a lot of people. Therefore, there's more chance of people donating. And make a point of that donation. You know, make a point that, don't just share it and be like, you know, let's just raise awareness, like, as if I'm some sort of charity, because I'm not trying to raise awareness for something that's upcoming, like a march or a protest. Like, share it and push the donations. Not just for myself, but if anybody, I'm sure we've all had people in our communities. I'm not saying just for me. I'm saying when people go through shit and they put up a GoFundMe or PayPal pool, or they do what I'm doing, and you know it's a financial hardship situation, push the finance, push the money, you know, share it with someone who can afford to donate, and push it, you know, ask them if you're going to support, like, and you really, like, you know, I was blown away by the support I got today. Like, I had, you know, people support me, and one of them who was here earlier, she was pushing it. She was like, I want to donate. What can I do? You should do this. You should stream really, you know, you should stream long so people can see this. You can do this to get maximum exposure. Like, she was just on the ball. And then she was like, what else can I? And then she donated, like, and then was like, what else can I do? I want to keep helping. Can I share it? Can I do this? Can I do that? Like, that's a support. That's support to me. That's insane to me. And that's, you know, if you're going to say you're going to support and you're going to share it, make it count. You know?
I'm just going to read this quickly. My thought is a few dollars won't make or break a person, but sending it to someone who needs it out, little bits add up. I agree. Story of Dory. June Gall, the Dalai Lama and Buddhist teachers, you can't help others if you can't help yourself, Kaplan honey. Thomas, I thought you were starting a message retraction. Demon, on a side note, ask Mr. Cap to do a quick check on the tweet I just sent her.
Got you, Demon.
Asylum. Caps, the best I could do right now was ask people to help you with what you need and offer them nearly anything they want. What, like your bobs?
Just send them nudes asylum.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat because I missed the chat earlier.
You've messed me up. Say it.
Dalai Lama.
Yeah,
Dalai Lama.
No, I know how it's pronounced, but you didn't pronounce it how I pronounce it, and now it's gone. The Dalai Lama is how I pronounce it, but you didn't pronounce it that way, and I'm just the Dalai Lama and Buddhist teachers. You can't help others if you can't help yourself. Yeah, June, I missed that fucking lesson. I just decided to help everybody else.
June also said earlier that sometimes you need to focus on yourself, and she's
Yeah,
right.
I know. I read what she said.
Mm.
The thing is, June, I've always tried to make it. YouTube's the same for me as it is for Megan. YouTube saved me so many times. Stopped donating. Yeah, I know. Do you know how many times I've like told myself that? People have told me that, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna donate to people. And then, yeah.
Over here we say Dolly Lama. It's not Dolly, it's Dalai. I was actually having this conversation with Mel earlier about pronunciation. It's funny. I teach pronunciation to children, so I teach phonetics. So that's why I tend to always read something twice before I say it. She was quite impressed that I could say her surname without messing it up because everybody messes it up. So the thing is, another thing that I also sit and think about is, and again, I'm going to talk about June. I'm sorry, like she's what she is to me. Like a lot of people don't understand like June's situation. For those of you in this chat, some of you might not know who June is. June needs a double lung transplant. That woman is functioning on 16% oxygen, 16% lung function. She has to pay for oxygen. And in my mind, that is sick. But she has to pay for oxygen. But she will still go out there and help everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's just some people in this world that think alike, and there's some people in this world that just see it differently. And I will never understand the people that see it differently. Like, I'm always going to clash with them in that way. You are also a prime example. And I've never said this out on a stream before, but nobody actually here knows what happens between you and I behind the scenes, obviously.
She abuses me, guys.
For those of you who don't know, Kaplan donated obviously to my mother's situation and all of that. She's donated to me a few times, quite a few times. She's also offered to give me her very, very last. And I refused it because I didn't want her to do that because she needs to take care of herself too. People don't see Kaplan's heart as much as I do. And it frustrates me sometimes, I'm not going to lie, but, like where I sit there and then...
Are you talking about the GoFundMe thing? Or?
All of it. She doesn't know, like she'll sit there and say to me, I'm going to send you this, I'm going to help you with this, or I'm going to help this person with that, or I'm going to do this. Not just me, guys, obviously, and that's not a biased thing. And I'm just like, don't do it, because she has a big heart. She has a big heart, and she wants to be supportive of people. And then when she's in a situation and maybe she needs some help, it pisses me off when people criticize. Like I will say that again. Like people don't know her as well as I do, obviously. And it grinds me when people take her up the wrong way, because she's not that way at all. She's got one of the biggest hearts I know. So I just hope that people understand and are willing to help the same way that we are willing to help people. You know what I mean? And then she doesn't respond, and I don't know if I'm lagging
I
or
hear
if
you.
I'm not. Okay, just say something, because otherwise I don't know if I'm lagging.
I hear you. I'm reading the chat.
Okay, I haven't read it yet.
Thanks, June. It's okay, Asylum, I understand. Demon, you should write the book. Travel, what situation am I to expect? Like a snowman or like a reindeer? Because I would like a Rudolph, if I'm being honest. If you can get me a reindeer, that'd be great.
18
Megan's-
people in the stream, guys. Smash the like button for me. That would be
Megan's
great.
still working on the unicorn, but you can get me the reindeer.
I don't do unicorns, I do Pegasus.
No, but you're gonna get me a unicorn. Can I just quickly show? Demon sent me this photo. Where is it?
Mosquito in here.
Let me just make sure it's not gonna rotate and show some bobs or some shit to your fucking stream. Wait, okay. Let's see. He said, "Look behind you. We have. Look behind you. We have similar taste." Okay, there's his photo. There's my photo over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh cool. Wow!
Isn't that cool?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Why is that flashing? Hold up. Is it flashing?
You need to turn the brightness of your screen down, babe.
No. Is there a little light flashing on the top? Let me just check something real quick. Is that flashing?
Yes.
This shit's recording.
Mine doesn't see it. Can you see it? There.
We're being recorded, Megan. Wait, you know what? Give me a second. You like it? There you go. You're welcome. It's nothing that I haven't seen before.
I'll be pushing tonight her Streamlabs in my chat. Thank you, Rebecca. $200 a liter. It's a black screen, Kaplan. No, there was a picture on there before that. Couldn't you see it?
Don't be a dick, Asylum. Sorry. He's made me like legit laugh tonight. Asylum tweeted out my thing. He wrote hashtag don't be a dick, hashtag do the right thing. He's killed me. Hashtag don't be a dick, Asylum. Oh man, I'm gonna retweet. Hashtag don't be a dick. You kill me, Asylum. Thank you.
Oh, you're a dick. Hashtag don't be a dick. Hashtag do the right thing. I'll do nearly anything if you can help out Mr. Kaplan with what she needs now.
He's so sweet.
But I also need you to help her support. Oh, Asylum.
Twitter, please help one of the most honest and lovely people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Oh, Asylum. I might marry you instead of Megan. I don't know. It's giving you a run for your money, Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. That made me laugh. Thank you, Asylum. Don't be a dick. God. I appreciate it. Asylum, what did you think of the video? It's not pretty. Reindeer milk? I didn't say I wanted fucking reindeer milk. I said I wanted a reindeer. Wait, if they make milk that's $200 a litre, then yeah, I want reindeer milk. And then me and Megan can be rich. Buy a mansion. Because right now she's going to have to do 4 jobs, I think, to just, support my soul. It's going to work her into the ground. It's okay, travel. You don't have to feel, it's okay. There are some people that I know that if they say something to me, like, listen, I can't right now, or I would if I could, I believe that they would. I believe them. And those people make up that 2%. And then there are people that say it, and I'm just like, you're full of shit. And travel, you're not one person that I believe you. It's a black screen. What's a black screen? I was sad. Don't be sad, Asylum. But also angry. What are you angry? Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, it's an ongoing thing. I'm sure Megan's gonna probably mention it again at some point, and I'm gonna see how it goes. I can't say much.
I'm going to light one more cigarette and then I'm going to have to start closing the stream down. It's 1 o'clock. Megan has work in the morning. Guys, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening to my rant earlier and all of that jazz. I appreciate that too. And yeah. To close my phone, my boss came in. Be careful there, Story of Dory. No problem, no worries, Mel. Thank you. Angry because I can't help, straight up, and that you're a great person. You deserve support in a hard time.
Megan was angry too. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's hard when you're watching, your partner go through something. We've both, had our struggles, and she's talked about her mum. Yes, babe.
I don't care if I have to stream myself in Vegemite and charge people to lick it off.
What? Wait, what? I missed some good stuff. Let me go back and see that situation.
Asylum. Oh my god, no.
Well, listen, you should have gone with Nutella. Why would anyone want to lick Vegemite? That's nasty.
No worries, Demon. You can go back and watch it if you want. It's like the first half of my stream. I just lost my shit. That's all.
Smear myself in Vegemite. Charge people to lick it off. I mean, listen, if you have that power, first of all, send me a video of that situation where I see somebody pay you to lick Vegemite off your body. If that's the case, let's just smear Megan. I mean, I feel like she's got a better chance, Asylum. Just saying. I don't know.
I don't know what Asylum looks like. You know that. I've never seen Asylum.
Neither have I, but he's described Asylum, can you describe your body the way you've described it in my chat?
Describe
Because it was fucking hilarious. It was hilarious if you describe it the same way.
lots of backpackers in my area, Caps. It's an earthy experience.
Make it chocolate and I'm there. Oh, Dory's in. Dory's throwing money at you, Asylum. It's an Aussie experience. That's nasty. So gross.
Yeah,
Especially
describe what you look like.
if you hear the way he describes himself, you'll understand why. Oh, it's funny. He's done it before, it's too funny. How about Twinkies?
I do Bovril and Marmite. I don't do Vegemite.
It's
I haven't
nasty.
had Vegemite.
No, it tastes like ass, don't do it.
Have you had Bovril?
A what?
Do you get Bovril in Australia? I think you do. Simple Joys told me that.
What is that?
It's okay. So Vegemite is made from vegetable extract, right? Bovril is made from beef extract. It's the same sort of thing, but it's not as thick as Vegemite.
It's a yeast.
Thinner.
It's a yeast extract. Literally, that's what it is. Vegemite is yeast extract.
Marmite is a vegetable extract.
Oh, Marmite. Yeah, I know what that is.
Vegemite and Marmite are very similar.
Yeah,
apparently. Bovril is the texture and consistency of it is a lot thinner. It spreads easier, and it's made with beef extract.
Disgusting.
That's the one I eat.
Thanks, Demon. Salem, you didn't describe your body for Megan.
Have a lovely day, Demon.
Yeah, Dory, you don't want to taste it. It's disgusting.
Never had Marmite either.
It's like pointless as well, because because it's a yeast extract. You're not meant to actually eat a lot of it, and when you do eat it, it's extremely salty. Like there have been children that have been poisoned for having too much Vegemite. Like you actually can't eat that shit like you would eat Nutella or chocolate. So you have to put a tiny bit, and usually people will have it on like buttered toast, and you have a tiny bit and you spread it. That's how you eat it. You couldn't have it like you couldn't put a spoon in like you would Nutella and just like lick it.
No,
but you can become really sick because of the salt content in it. So I just find it pointless. It tastes disgusting, and you have to ration it. Like, what kind of creation is that? I'm a Yeti. Salam said he's a Yeti.
I'm a Yeti with a teeny weeny that somehow is growing.
Yeah, that's why I always call him Teeny Weeny in my stream.
Love a hot cup of Bovril. You know what? That's the thing about Bovril. Bovril is like, like stock.
Yeah.
It's like you can make it into a stock as well. You can do the same with Vegemite. I've been working out. Good Asylum. Would dogs lick Vegemite the same way as peanut butter? No, I don't think so.
Ingredient something?
Yeah. You can do it in stock.
For sure. But not to like have it like a spread, like a marmalade or something. It's fucking disgusting. When I see people having Vegemite on toast, I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
It's great. It's fabulous. But you've got to be careful with it. You can't put like she said, you can't put too much on it. If you put too much on, you can't eat it. It burns your palate. You can't do it. You have to have, ask me, I know. I've done it. I've spread the Marmite, and the Marmite's quite thick. So I don't eat Marmite so much. I prefer the Bovril because the Bovril is a thinner consistency and you can get it spreads easier, tastes better.
So you have Vegemite and sushi. I'm not making out with you.
Not on sushi.
I said you have Vegemite and you eat sushi.
Right.
Yeah.
And I eat cow's tongue and I eat other things too.
You're disgusting.
I'm an African. I grew up on that.
Not an excuse.
Listen, I'm not as bad as
no. Listen, I'm Greek, okay? I'm Greek, and our national dish for Easter is pig and cow and lamb intestines.
No, I don't do that.
I have never eaten that shit. So your whole like I'm African doesn't mean shit. That's disgusting.
I
Disgusting.
don't eat. My father used to love tripe and trotters. You know what that is?
Yeah, I fucking know what it is, mate. Disgusting.
And my father loved it. And he used to come home with it because nobody would allow him to cook it at the house. I was like, no. So he used to go and buy the stuff and he'd come home with it and it stinks to high heavens. And he used to eat that shit in front of me and I was like, ugh. And no, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. The only thing I eat, which is out of the ordinary, if anybody would like to know this, is I do eat oxtail.
Please
I
stop
eat ox
talking.
tongue.
Please stop talking. Please. Why am I blocking the fucking sound into my ears?
Lamb kidneys as well. That's another thing I do eat. We're done.
You still saying nasty shit?
The chat is though.
Fucking disgusting. Well, I'm newly single, guys. So, single Pringle, ready to mingle.
Okay, bye. Eject.
Oh, I dripped onto my leg.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need to end the stream now.
No, in
because
16 minutes.
No, I've got work
16
tomorrow.
minutes.
I've got to work tomorrow and I've had a rough day.
Did you know that Saturday, the 17th of November, is McHappy Day?
So again, guys, I'm going to say thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for checking out Kaplan's video and sharing it. I really appreciate that.
You go to bed, I'll take care of the stream.
Listen.
No. So it's okay when you want to go and do your thing all the time, but whatever.
Nintendo, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. It's good to see you as always. Guys, any last words?
He wrote sorry if that's inappropriate after he wrote it.
Much love to everybody. Megan, do you think I should change my YouTube name? Yes.
Who dat?
Was that too?
Who said that?
I think that was a little bit blunt. Sorry, Nintendo. I didn't mean it to come across like that.
Okay, well, Megan's kicking me off, so I guess I'll just go fuck myself. I was starting to enjoy myself, but she's going to be boring, so...
Listen, I've got work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's 4:15. In 15 minutes, it's 4:30 a.m. for me. Right, so you could have stayed 15 minutes to make it even.
It is even. It's 4:15.
No, it's not even.
Think of me, Kaplan. I was thinking of family vlogs. That works, Nintendo. Because Nintendo comes across as a gaming channel.
Yeah, I thought you were a gamer. Are you not a gamer?
He does vlogs and stuff. So I feel like you should put your name into somewhere, into the vlogging side of life.
You do vlogs? What were you thinking coming up with another Nintendo?
But you don't game. You don't put games up anymore.
Well, he does.
I haven't seen you put games video up forever, Nintendo, like more than a year. So,
Wiggle, wiggle, wobble, jiggle.
oh, stretch my back. I can't on this chair.
I am a gamer. Megan, he said he's a gamer.
Look at his videos and tell me if he's a gamer.
He just wrote that.
Go look, click on his channel. Go look there
I
quickly.
did just click on his channel. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. No offense, Nintendo. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. What is this? Top 10 favorite zombie films. Top 5 horror villains. Okay. You're a
Hey,
top 5
Elliot.
channel. Everything's top 5. Top 5
Elliot,
violent
how was
movies.
Black Septic Eye? Quickly, before I end the stream, tell me how was it? Was it great? Did you have fun?
That's me dancing for you, Kaplan. Listen, go do the fucking Vegemite situation and make Cap some money. Go on.
Yes, I loved it. I'm really glad to hear that, Elliot. I saw your Twitter.
Tori.
And I followed you on Instagram as well, Elliot.
Tori.
I will be live in about 20 minutes for anyone. Oh, sorry, you didn't.
I'll
You
be live,
didn't.
but I won't say it if you prefer me not to. While it's fucking self promo.
Don't worry, I'll let you slide. I'll let you slide tonight. 'cause
He's
I'm
a
in it.
moderator. I can't remove it. Well,
I can.
yeah, I know, but it would have been more fun if I did it.
Thank you, Elliot. Elliot, are you going to make your video for me?
I'll do what I can. Thanks, Asylum.
Elliot, I'm waiting for your video patiently. Not so patiently anymore, but patiently. Listen here, Asylum. Can you stand in line, please?
Oi, what's your problem with Asylum? Leave him. He's under my bed all the time. He's under the bed. You're on the bed. Like, what's your problem?
Okay, I guess I can't complain. I have something planned you will approve of, Megan. Okay, Story of Dory. Guys, in 20 minutes' time, Story of Dory will be going live. Please go and check that out. I have no idea what he's doing, but he thinks I'm going to approve, so there we go.
This better be worth it, Dory. I was gonna go fuck myself and...
Megan, I love you too. Thank you, Asylum. I love you too, Asylum.
The soldier needs a little bit more thumping before it starts pumping, if you know what I mean. So 20 minutes isn't a long time for me these days.
Thomas is going to smear himself with Nutella. Ooh.
Asylum, can you sub to Dory and go to Dory's thing in 20 minutes and then verbally sexually harass him while I go in there so I can laugh, because Megan's gonna leave me and go to sleep. And Kaplan needs to laugh, and Kaplan's not gonna sleep anytime soon.
Was I gonna leave you, or was I just gonna leave the stream?
Oi. She wants that bum chicken. Wow. Listen, my D's not feeling it tonight. I'm not gonna lie. It's all like, it's like Asylum when he wakes up and goes to sleep. It's like Asylum, permanently Asylum. It's like, it's teeny weeny. It's a permanent asylum.
Can't even answer you. I'm sorry.
Listen, don't make fun of him.
I was laughing at you, not him.
He wrote, "Oh my god."
Okay, guys.
Do you know what's even worse? Is because you describe yourself as a Yeti. So I'm just thinking, like, you've said that it's like, it's getting bigger. Yeah. Is it? Oh. From Megan or from me? Like, which one of us did you look at? And then it was like, it went from doing this to like, like, is it like a half chub? Like, what's the situation? Is it like this or is it like that? Or did you get a full one? Like a full, like a ping? It's been a minute since you had a full one, let's be honest. I don't know where you're going to stick it. Megan, this is a serious conversation. We've had many times. Huh? Oh, fudge you. I'm going to kill my girlfriend, guys. For the right donation to Cap, I will. Oi, who's doing what with who? Is Dory talking about his weenie now? Show off his nips. Oh, he's gonna show his nips. So Asylum's gonna. Okay, this whole situation's going on. We're killing Megan. Yeah, she's muted and dying now. Look at her. Guys, don't kill my girlfriend. I need her. Well, this is an awkward situation. I think I just killed my girlfriend with laughter. I don't know how to feel about it. He's smearing his chest with Nutella. Okay, I can get down with that situation. Okay, I won't at Caps. Won't what? Tell me the truth. I missed what you said, Asylum. Guys, starting to get sleepy. The birds are going to start chirping soon. Oh, she's back. You okay, baby? Asylum, get her some water.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I think on that coughing fit we should end it because I really don't want her to die. So.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here now. Honestly.
Yeah.
So thank you again for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and watching the videos and sharing and all of that stuff. I really appreciate that. And thank you to everybody that's helped Mr. Kaplan tonight. I really, really appreciate that more than you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everybody that's helped me, and thank you to Megan as always. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
I love when you say that. It makes my heart happy and also rubs me in the panther at the same time.
Much love, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.